That is the opportunity before the ADC. We must become an ambassador of hope across every community in Nigeria. We must speak the fear of the people with sincerity. We must encourage the nation with solution, not insult. We must organize ourselves with discipline and strategic focus. And above all, we must never lose faith in our collective destiny. I believe strongly the future of ADC is bright. I believe the greater factor is lie ahead. I believe in that greater victory is lie ahead. I believe that this party will continue to grow from strength to strength. I believe that this sacrifice of our loyal member will not be wasted. And I believe that one day Nigeria will look back and remember this period as moment. ADC rose into a strong and more united force for national transformation. As we proceed within the day activity, let us do so in peace, wisdom, and unity. Let every delegate vote within his conscience and let every leader speak with maturity. Let every stakeholder place the survival and growth of the party above personal interests. Together we shall rebuild strong structure. Together we shall deepen internal democracy. Together we shall restore confidence among Nigeria. Together we shall prepare for electoral victory ahead. Together we shall move ADC to greater heights. Let nobody be discouraged. Let nobody lose hope. The journey may not be easy, but our best days are still ahead of us. May unity guide us, may wisdom lead us, may discipline strengthen us, and may the African Democratic Congress rise together, rise united, rise and victorious. God bless the African Democratic Congress. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Please celebrate the chairman of the Chairman's Forum. Please a round of applause for the very distinguished honorable. I would like the following state chairman to please come forward and occupy their seats right here on the high table. Please, in no particular order. Please, let's, with a round of applause, make welcome the Benue State Chairman, who is also the Convention Planning Committee Chairman, the Honorable Elias Adiku. Please, a round of applause for him as he makes his way forward. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. In the same vein, I would like to welcome forward the Anambra State Chairman. Please, a round of applause for the Anambra State Chairman as he makes his way forward. Let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Anambra Mona celebrate on our own. Correct. Please, let's celebrate him with a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. In the same vein, let's also welcome the chairman, Nasarawa State, ADC Nasarawa State. Thank you. Please, let's a round of applause. Let's celebrate him. Please, he should come forward. Chairman Nasarawa State, please. We need you to come forward and also take a seat on the high table here. In the same vein, I would like to also welcome the chairman of my own state, Ondo State. Please, let's a round of applause. Let's celebrate the Ondo State chairman as he comes forward. Please, let's celebrate him with a round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Also, we would like to have on the high table the chairman of Kaduna State. Please, let's give it a round of applause. Let's welcome the chairman Kaduna State to also take his seat at the high table. Please, let's celebrate him with a resounding round of applause. Good to have you around, sir. Thank you and thank you. Also, I would also like to join them on the high table, the chairman of Ekiti State. Ekiti State Chairman, please let's welcome him with a round of applause. Thank you very much. Good to have you around, sir. Once again, let's celebrate the chairman of FCT. Let's put our hands together for the FCT chairman. FCT, if I say una two they do now, would you blame me? Thank you very much, Chairman FCT. God bless you, sir. That's our host, our chief host. Thank you. All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going on just short 5 minutes musical interlude, and after that we'll be taking goodwill messages from 2 to 3 persons, notable persons of our great party. So in 5 minutes time, I'll be right here again and we'll be having the goodwill messages. And after that, after the goodwill messages, we'll be going to the segment where I count very, very important right here, where we'll be moving motions and seconding motions that define the new direction this great party is heading. Once again, please, a round of applause for yourselves. Celebrate yourselves. Thank you very much for coming around. God bless you all. DJ, let's do this. Our national leader and Board of Trustee member, Alhaji Abdulkadir Muhammad Bashir, the chairman of the Chairman's Forum, Professor Kingsley Temitokwe Oga, also the chairman of Kogi State ADC chapter, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished delegates from all across the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Once again, I would like to welcome you again because it's my duty as your host right here. So without further ado, we'll be taking goodwill messages and I'll be calling on 2 state chairmen to do just that for us. In the following order, we'll be going from Edo State and we'll be doing Edo State and Niger State in that order. So we'll be starting with Edo State. Please, I want us with a round of applause. Let's receive and make welcome our Honorable Secretary of Also the chairman of Edo State, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Kennedy Odion. Please a round of applause for him. Don't stop clapping. Let's celebrate him. He said, if you dey follow ADC, no follow corner. Chairman tell you something. ADC, AD and C. All the sagacious leaders of ADC shout ADC. If you are not tired of nation building, shout ADC. Nigeria will rise and shine again. Distinguished leaders of our great party, members of the National Executive Committee, State Chairman, Local Government Executive, world leaders, women leaders, youth coordinators, stakeholders, delegates, supporters, and loyal members of African Democratic Congress. I warmly welcome you again on behalf of our great leaders of our party to this historic non-elective special convention and presidential primary here in Abuja. Today has also marked another political gathering, but today is a testimony to behold. Today is a proof that commitment, sacrifice, loyalty, and belief in a better future can keep a party standing even in difficult seasons. On behalf of ADC Chairman Forum, I sincerely appreciate every single person who refused to abandon this party when challenges arose. I salute our state chairman who stood firm under the pressure. I commend our local government executive and world leaders who continue to mobilize all the grassroots even when resources were limited. I celebrate our women leaders who kept hope alive in our communities, and also honor our youth who defend the image and future of this party in courage and energy. May God bless the youth of our great nation, Nigeria. Most importantly today, I appreciate the ordinary members of ADC across Nigeria who never lost faith in the authentic leadership. Please take note of that word. If you have not lost faith in the authentic leadership of our great party, I appreciate you today. Many people do not understand what some of our members have gone through in the last few months. There was a pressure, there was confusion, there was distraction, there was deliberate attempt to weaken our structure internally. There were efforts to create division, fear, and uncertainty within our ranks. But today, by the grace of God and through the determination of loyal party members, ADC is still standing. I want you to put a hand of applause for yourself for being a part of this history. That is why every committed member of this party should be proud. Today, this convention is not only about electing leaders or conducting party activities, it is also about restoring confidence, rebuilding trust, and repositioning our great party for the future ahead. My brothers and sisters, difficult times do not last forever, but every strong institution passes through a moment of testing. What matters is whether the people inside the institution remain committed during those moments. And I can boldly say today that the true spirit of ADC has survived the storm. If you believe, shout hallelujah. The party we are building will be stronger, more organized, more inclusive, more prepared for national responsibility than ever before. To all our members across the Federation, I want to encourage you today, do not be discouraged by temporary storm. Challenges are not signs of failure. Sometimes challenges are necessary to separate genuine commitment from selfish ambition. If you are a party to this selfish sacrifice of making ADC great again, shout ADC.
the new ADD that is emerging will stand on discipline. It will stand on loyalty. We stand on transparency, fairness, inclusion, and collective progress. We are entering a new season of rebuilding. We are entering a new season of standing. We are entering a new season of expansion across the geopolitical zone of this country. And let me say this clearly, and especially to those who seek to sabotage the progress that we have made so far for personal interest, they are not going to survive it. New ADC that is emerging. No storm will be able to stop this ADC. If you believe that you are part of that army that is leading the front, shout ADC. This party is bigger than individual ambition. No one person owns ADC. An ADC is not the surname of any individual. If you believe you are part of this army, shout ADC. ADC belongs to every loyal member who sacrificed time, energy, resources, reputation, commitment to keep this movement alive. Truth will prevail over manipulation. It's just a question of time. Loyalty will surely prevail over betrayal. Commitment will prevail over selfishness. Sacrifice, service will prevail over personal interests. And genuine party building will always be remembered more than temporary political opportunities. At the same time, we must remain matured and accommodating as political family. We understand that some people were deceived, some were misinformed, some acted out of confusion created by unnecessary tension within the system. But as the sincerity, direction, and stability of the current leadership continue to become clearer, many of them definitely will find their way back home. And when the return with genuine commitment to the growth of the party, ADC remain open, and reconciliation will be definitely considered. Because of our focus now, not endless internal conflict, our focus is on growth, our focus is on organization, national expansion, preparing for credible alternative for Nigeria, because this is what Nigerians are yearning for. They are searching for political platform that will listen to ordinary people and not just powerful elites. ADC become the platform, and that is responsible to start with us. It starts from the world level, start from the local government, it starts from the polling unit, it starts from community mobilization, it starts from strengthening our structure in every state and every constituency across Nigeria. This is not a time for division among loyal members. This is not the time to be discouraged. This is not the time. This is the time to reorganize, and this is the time to reconnect with grassroots. This is the time to expand membership. This is the time to register new voters. This is the time to engage youth, women, professional artisans, students, market women, and what have you. I want every women leaders to continue to building bridge within our community. I want all stakeholders to invest more energy in strengthening the party structure. Because of election are not won only on social media, election are won through organization, mobilization, unity, consistency, and presence among the people. The good news is that ADC already has a committed people across this country. What we need now is stronger coordination, better communication, deeper unity, and sustained grassroots engagement. As we move toward 2027 general election and future electoral contests, we must remain focused, disciplined, and strategic. We must avoid unnecessary distraction. We must avoid bitterness. We must avoid action that weaken our collective strength. And we must remember that history rewards those who stayed faithful during difficult moments. To Nigeria listening to us today, I want to assure you that African Democratic Congress is ready to contribute meaningfully to national transformation as we believe Nigeria can walk again. We believe the economy can be recovered no matter how it is being bastardized. We believe insecurity can be tackled with sincerity and competence hands. We believe democracy must serve ordinary citizens and not only political elite. And we believe ADC has the capacity and the human resources, the vision and the national speed to become a credible vehicle for positive change in Nigeria that we yearn for. But none of this will happen automatically. There must be a required sacrifice, discipline, loyalty, unity. And it requires every commitment member of this party to play his or her role faithfully, not fiercely. As I conclude, let me once again thank everyone loyal member who refused to surrender during this difficult time. Thank you for standing firm. Thank you for believing in the party. Thank you for defending the integrity of ADC. And thank you for making Nigeria great again. And the future of Nigeria can still be great if committed people rise together with courage and sincerity. Let's leave this convention more united. Let's live here organized, determined, and let's live with renewed commitment to build then a stronger legacy for future generations. Together we will rebuild, together we will expand, together we will overcome all challenges, and together by the grace of God, we will move ADC and Nigeria to the greater height. Long live African Democratic Congress, long live our democracy, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is from Edo State, the chairman Edo State, also the secretary of the Chairman's Forum. Please, a round of applause for the very distinguished Honorable Odion Kennedy. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, we'll be taking the, please, I want to request the press people should also give some more room for passage, because we'll be welcoming our very distinguished leaders very soon. So please, let's get ready for that. Before we take the next goodwill message, please, I want us to also have we have a very high-powered delegation of women represented right here. So we want them to also please come forward and take their seat on the high table. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please, I want us to, with a round of applause, make welcome some of our notable women in this great party. Please, with a round of applause, let's make welcome Mrs. Remilekun Ige from Kogi State. Please, a round of applause for her as she comes forward. Also, please, to take her seat on the high table here. Please, all the women, please, let's give her a big round of applause as she makes her way forward. And I also have all the way from Edo State, Pastor Florence Omere. Please, let's give her a big round of applause as she makes her way forward. Mommy, we celebrate you. Please, where is Mrs. Ige Remilekun? Where is she? Please, a round of applause for her. Let's celebrate our mommy. Thank you. On this side, thank you. Thank you. So quickly, without further ado, we'll take this second goodwill message. Please, is our chairman from Niger State. Is he ready for us? Niger, make some noise for your own. Make some noise for your own. Let's make welcome the chairman, ADC, Niger State, for his goodwill message. Please continue celebrating him with a big round of applause. Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. ADC, ADC, ADC. Alhamdulillah. My name is Alhaji Musa Hassan, the State Chairman, African Democratic Congress, Niger State Chapter. I'm here this afternoon to express my happiness. I'm full with a lot of happiness. Today has come to the end of the lives. Today has come that we celebrate our African Democratic Congress. We have been taking different rumors here and there, but it has come to the end. I really appreciate with the member of African Democratic Congress from various states. You are highly welcome. And I'm very happy that with our leaders that we have been parading here and there, up and down, today it has become reality for us to celebrate. And I pray to the Almighty Allah as we gather here today in this hall on 24 May 2026. I pray to the Almighty Allah, God will return every one of us to his destination so safely. ADC has become a party, has become a goal for Nigerians to look for it, to be searching for it day and night. And I pray today, ADC, by the time we go back to our various states, please, we should continue with the unity, the respect that we have for this party, so that by 2027, after the election, we'll still meet here and celebrate at the villa. Inshallah. So, I will not take much time. I pray, may Almighty Allah take everyone home back to his destination so safely. Thank you very much.
Wow, I love that. Please, once again, let's celebrate the chairman, Niger State, Alhaji Musa Hassan. Let's celebrate him. Well said there. Well said. Well said. Thank you very much. Thank you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, while the chairman, Niger State, was making his goodwill message, we received the arrival of one of our party leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I know your hands are not too busy. I want you to join me as we make welcome a very distinguished personality, a very notable Nigeria indeed. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, he is an entrepreneur, he's a businessman, a politician, and a well-loved philanthropist. He's the chairman of Roots Television Media. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make welcome the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, the national party leader of our great party, His Excellency, the one and only, Dumebi Kachikwu. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Mr. Capable himself, a businessman, an entrepreneur par excellence, a philanthropist by nature, a married man to a wonderful wife, and has a beautiful family right here. Please, once again, with a big round of applause, let's celebrate the one and only Mr. Dumebi Kachikwu. Thank you very much, sir. Good to have you around. And he's here with his beautiful wife right here. I celebrate you, ma. Good to have you around. And his beautiful children. Please, let's celebrate them. Let's celebrate them. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you. Wow. ADC, I love the way you celebrated your own. Please, once again, a round of applause for yourself. A round of applause for yourself. All right, thank you very much. At this moment, we'll be having a very significant segment of this event, which is we'll be moving a motion for the ratification of the agenda of this convention. And it will be my honor to hand the mic over to my own state chairman, the chairman of ADC Ondo State Chapter, the one and only barrister Asheyori Wole Ademoyegun. Please, a round of applause for him as we hand over the microphone to him. So you can come forward. Please, let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him so that at least they will know that I'm his brother. Please celebrate him. ADC! ADC! ADC!
Mr. Chairman, distinguished delegates, I am humbly and respectfully acknowledging the already established protocol. I am Barrister Asheyori Wole Ademoyegun, ADC Chairman, Ondo State. I move that this convention ratifies the agenda for this convention as presented. I so move. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, please, a round of applause for the Ondo State Chairman, Barrister Asheyori Wole Ademoyegun. And to second, I would like to welcome the FCT Chairman. Please, a round of applause for the one and only High Chief Clement Ejato. Thank you very much.
ADC! ADC! A, D, and C. Yeah, I'm Chief Oba Clement Ejato, the ADC FCT chapter. I hereby second the motion. Thank you. See.
My name is Honorable Kingsley Temitope Oga, the State Chairman, Kogi State, and the Forum Chairman. For those who support the motion, say hi. For those who against the motion, say nil. Highs. Have it.
Thank you very much. The ayes have it. Thank you. All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'll be moving, we'll be moving further. But before we do that, we'll be doing a presentation of the accredited national. First of all, we'll be having a dissolution of the current national working committee, and we'll now be adopting that. But before we do that, growing up, I used to know that when farmers want to be encouraged to boost their farm products, we give them, what do we give them? What do we give them? In Hausa, they call it turkey, right? We give them fertilizer. So when we want to do construction and we want to clear the trees and rocks and everything around, what do we bring to the place? We bring what? So we have a bulldozer in our midst, but it's not to scatter, it's to rearrange. Please, a round of applause for the radio bulldozer. Thank you very much. Please celebrate him, celebrate him, celebrate him.
ADC, ADC, AD and C. Ayo. We are today, not today, no going back. I greet each and every one of you in this wonderful place. When you hear bulldozer, my hand no there will not be wicked. The bulldozer will be in a radio and to make you laugh. Any other thing we pass that place, Baruana. If you're happy, clap your hands. If you're happy, clap your hands. If you're happy, are you really want to show? If you're happy, clap your hands. I'm gonna clap on the house now. I'm gonna clap on the hands. If you are here and you know that you sell pepper soup, please raise your hands. If you are here and you are selling pepper soup, raise your hands. Zanzo shagonki. Zanzo shagonka. I woman leader see you, I'll call your shago. Again, Sheku. ADC! ADC! ADIC! Mushigo, and the convention, everything will go where my name is Trimen, MC Alhaji Amza the musician, aka the radio bulldozer. I push small people's spaces for a living. If I try my best to make you laugh, you know, agree, your problem is senior me and come up for this laugh. I can't kill myself. I can't kill myself. I greet you once again. We are going to continue with our program. And before we go ahead, I want to make sure that all the chairmen that were here, please be rest assured that we have a lot of security. We have police, we have civil defense, we have army, we have mopo, and we have people that they are in the other room. If you are in the other room, now you sabi, I get sheku. And DJ. They say you will play music because we have some delegates and some very, very important personalities that we are going to be welcoming them. But before we do there, before we go there, DJ, please, you are going to slam us with some music so that some people, they go shake their body, shake your body, shake your body, shake your body, shake your body. DJ, let's go there. No, do you muje.
Thank you very much. How many of you believe the land is green for ADC? Please give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you very much. So without further ado, we'll be raising a motion for the dissolution of the current National Caretaker Committee led by Senator David Mark, GCON, and he will be to do that for us. We'll be welcoming the Chairman Benue State, the one and only Chairman of the Convention Planning Committee, Honorable Elias Adiku. Please a round of applause for him as he makes his way forward. Thank you very much. And please, the Zamfara Chairman Kabiru Garba, get ready because he'll be coming up to second. Thank you.
Again, I've been given another tax, and I'm equal to it. His Excellency, our leader, the bulldozer himself, the man that say yes is yes, a man who say no is no, a man who has made it possible for all of you to be here today. I want you to stand up and give him an ovation and say thank you, God. That is a task that has been given to me, and I'll be very tactful in doing this job. I didn't believe the people you call NWC of this party, or the name you call, that is a member of this great party, ADC. But I know we had an NWC, which after that one, we are putting another one today by the grace of God. So I want to move, having discovered, having dissolved themselves, that they are no member of the NWC of this great party. I so move that is hereby dissolved.
All right, in the same vein, I would like to welcome the Chairman, ADC Zamfara State Chapter. Please, let's give a round of applause as we make welcome Kabiru Garba. Let's run with a round of applause, please.
ADC, AD&C. Alhamdulillah. I, Kabiru Garba Gusau, Zamfara State ADC Chairman, hereby second the motion raised by my colleagues. I so move.
Those who in support, please say hi. Those who against, say nay.
They never come.
Highs. Serve it.
Thank you, and thank you very much. Once again, please a round of applause for our various chairmen that has moved motions and seconded. Thank you very much. All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and our honorable delegates from the different parts of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, at this moment, this is a defining moment, and it is, we'll be moving a motion and making a presentation of the newly accredited National Working Committee members, and we'll be making that for adoption and affirmation. Ladies and gentlemen, to do just that, please let's make welcome the indefatigable chairman of Delta State, the big heart. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's make welcome the one and only engineer Austin Okoli. right, thank you very much. The chairman of Delta State, ADC Delta State chapter. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'll be calling the newly accredited National Working Committee members of the ADC. So please, I want you to celebrate your own. These are people that have served the party with proven track records, and they are going to be in this forefront to lead this new course of the party. Please, I want you to celebrate the chairman board of trustees. With a big round of applause, let's welcome the one and only Honorable Kingsley Oga. Let's celebrate him serving in the capacity of the Board of Trustees chairman. Thank you very much. We have the national chairman. Please, I need you to really, with a loud ovation, with a clap ovation, let's make welcome the one and only Alhaji Abdul Qadir Muhammad Bashir. Please, let's celebrate him, let's celebrate him, let's celebrate him. In the office of the Deputy National Chairman, we have all the way from Bayelsa State, Mr. Johnny Tovie Derrick. I don't say una day here. Thank you very much, Bayelsa. All right, in the office of the National Secretary, we have our own, all the way from Edo State, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Honorable Kennedy Odion. Let's wait. A big round of applause for him. Thank you very much. Oba Tokwe. All right, thank you. All right, in the office of the National Treasurer, we have Dr. Joe Arrow. Please, a round of applause, Dr. Joe Arrow. Thank you very much. That's the National Treasurer. And thank you very much. Also for National Financial Secretary, we have Chief Amirigoye. Please, a round of applause for him, Chief Amirigoye. For National Publicity Secretary, we have Dr. Chris Ugu. Dr. Chris Ugu, National Publicity Secretary. For National Organizing Secretary, we have Honorable Elias Adiku. All right, thank you. We have the National Chief Whip, and Mr. Patrick Ambot. Mr. Patrick Ambot is here. Please, a round of applause. Let's celebrate him. Thank you. And we have thank you very much. And last on the list here, we have the Deputy National Chairman, Ethics, the one and only Alhaji Adamu Saad. Please, a round of applause for him. Alhaji Adamu Saad. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for the motion for the accreditation of this National Working Committee members for adoption and affirmation, I would like to hand the mic over to the indefatigable chairman of Delta State. Once again, let's have Engineer Austin Okoli. With a round of applause, please. ADC! 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 Arise and shine, Nigeria! Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol respectfully duly observed. I am Engineer Okoli C. Austin, the Delta State Chairman, ADC. I hereby move a motion for the adoption of the new National Executive Committee, NWC of the African Democratic Congress, ADC. I so moved. Thank you very much, Chairman Delta State. I would love to bring up a very special person all the way from Jigawa State. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chairman of Jigawa State, Honorable Kabiru Hussaini. Please, a round of applause for him as he comes to second.
ADC, ADC, ADRC. Your Excellency, the future president of our great party in Nigeria, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to stand on the already established existing protocol. I, Honorable Kabiru Hussaini, ADC Party Chairman, Jigawa State, I hereby second the motion for the adoption of the new National Working Committee of our great party. The National Chairman of our great party, Alhaji Abdul Qadir Muhammad Bashir, I hereby second. Thank you.
ADC, Honorable Kingsley Temitope Oga. If you are in support of the motion, say hi, please. If you are against the motion, please say nail.
Baswanan.
So, eyes have it.
Sound, thank you. All right, the next motion will be moving is for the next motion will be moving for the adoption of the Constitution of the African Democratic Congress 2018 as amended. And to move this motion, we'll be requesting the presence upstage of the Chairman Akwa Ibom State, Honorable Duke Dick, as he comes forward. Please, let's have him up. Then please. Please, Chairman Abia, get ready to second.
ADC, ADC, AD and C. Ibani good, women good, fine. Any complaint? Complaint no doubt all for ADC. ADC is one now, no be so. God bless you all. All protocols duly observed. I'm here to move a motion for the adoption of 2018 Constitution of African Democratic Congress as amended. I, Right Honorable Duke Dick, the State Chairman of African Democratic Congress, Akwa Ibom State, hereby moves that this August Assembly adopts the 2018 Constitution of African Democratic Congress as amended as official guiding document for the administration, governance, operations, and conduct of the affairs of the party. This motion is predicated on the following grounds. Number one, that the 2018 Constitution as amended embodies the collective will, principles, objectives, and democratic ideas of the party. And two, that the amendment introduced into the Constitution were duly considered and approved through the appropriate constitutional process of the party. Number three, that the adoption of the said Constitution will promote unity, transparency, accountability, discipline, orderliness, and effective administration within the party. Four, that the Constitution provides clear guidelines for the conduct of elections, appointments, meetings, dispute resolution, and other constitutional responsibility of the party. And finally, that adopting the 2018 Constitution as amended will strengthen institutional stability and ensure compliance with the established democratic procedures and the rule of law within the party. Whereof, I, Right Honorable Duke Dick, respectfully urge this distinguished assembly to unanimously adopt the 2018 Constitution of the African Democratic Congress as amended as the supreme guiding document of the party. Moved by me, Right Honorable Duke Dick, State Chairman of ADC, Akwa Ibom State.
Thank you very much. All right. To second, please, I would like us to give a round of applause as we make welcome the chairman, ADC, Abia State Chapter, Comrade Patrick Obiayo. Please, a round of applause for him as he makes his way forward. I beg your pardon. Anambra, please. Anambra, thank you very much. Comrade Patrick.
ADC, ADC, AD and C. Your Excellency, members of the High Table, distinguished members of our beloved party ADC, I beg to stand on the existing protocol. I, Comrade Patrick Kachikwu-led, the State Chairman of Anambra State, do hereby second the motion that our Constitution, the Constitution of 2018 as amended, be adopted and approved by this convention for use by the party. I so second.
1, 2. Thank you very much, Anambra State Chairman. Thank you. All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is another very important aspect of today's event, and I'll be saddling with this responsibility. I'll be handing the microphone over to the Chairman Electoral Committee, who is also the Chairman Convention Planning Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, from the North Central, the food basket of the nation, please, I want you to make welcome once again upstage with a resounding round of applause, the one and only Honorable alias Adiku, and he'll be coming for the presentation of the party's presidential candidate. Please, once again, a round of applause for him.
Your Excellency,
I don't want like any day for this life. I don't want like.
ADC, AD and C. Without wasting time, we just observe that we have not adopted the motion of the amendment of the Constitution of African Democratic Congress, ADC. So I am Honorable Kennedy Ojohns, the privileged and the newly elected National Secretary of the great party, ADC. So for those of us who are in support of the amendment of the Constitution and policy and strategy that we have amended today, for those who are in support, say hi. And for those against, say nay. The I have it. And congratulations to ADC family.
Thank you very much, sir. All right, it's a new dawn for the ADC family, I'll say there, and we'll be receiving the acceptance speech by the new party chairman, the newly elected party chairman. And ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause as I hand the microphone over to the one and only Alhaji Abdulkadir Muhammad Bashir. Please, a round of applause, a round of applause, a round of applause. Please keep celebrating our chairman, keep celebrating our leader, keep celebrating our leader. Please keep celebrating him. celebrate him with a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the new ADC National Chairman.
In the name of Allah, the Almighty God, in the name of Allah, the Almighty God, the creator of all creation, the sustainer of heaven and earth, I seek refuge from the shaitan, the rejected, in the name of Allah, most merciful and most beneficent. My name is Alhaji Muhammad Bashir Al Abdul Qadir. I came from Kano. That is where I reside. I joined politics, active politics, sometime in 1999. I contested for vice presidential candidate under UDP, United Democratic Party of Nigeria. After which, I joined ADC, African Democratic Congress. I am one of the great people who take or introduce or brought ADC to Northwest. I single-handedly built the structure of ADC in Katsina State. To many of you, maybe you don't know me, but a lot of you knows me. I was the vice chairman, board of trustee in the former setup. I thank the presidential candidate in person of Mr. Demobu Kachikwu, who is a very honest and straightforward man. I met with him during the screening of presidential candidates in Abuja, where we screened all the candidates in the last election of 2014, I think. 2023, sorry, I beg your pardon. Therefore, from that time, I came to know His Excellency Mr. Demobi as an upright man and very straightforward. You see, ADC, that is African Democratic Congress, has a constitution. Nigeria has a constitution. And Nigeria has laws of the land, which we must all abide by the laws and regulation. You see, what brought about the crisis of this party is because of selfish interest. The former leadership wanted to perpetuate itself permanently on the seat of the leadership of the party, which we say no. Under the under the national guidance of the party and the constitution of the country and the laws of the land. You see, this is a political party, not a one-man organization, not a private entity. Therefore, it has to reflect political character. A political setup of this country has a rule and regulation which we must abide by it. And anybody who feel he can do whatever he like, then he is making a big mistake. You see, people, when I came, they were congratulating me for becoming a chairman. I don't know what the people saw in me to give me this responsibility. Political leadership is not an easy task. What I need from you is prayers. You see, any good leadership must have the capacity to be open and upright. Any good leadership has to demonstrate a responsibility of togetherness. A good leader must carry his people along with him. A good leader must be honest with his people. A good leader must be a patient man. He has to be patient with his people. Because politics is a game of number. What we need in politics is the vote of the people. Therefore, in politics, you have to deal with all kinds of people. The good, the bad, and the ugly. When we try to fight this injustice and selfishness in the party, under the able leadership of our presidential candidate, the Mobi, we became enemy to those who want to perpetuate themselves as leaders forever. But thank God, we fought it well through the legal means. And we were given the party back to us. The party was handed over to us. Well, the crisis continued. When this coalition came up, they came to ADC. Why did they come to ADC? Because ADC is the only party in this country that can give a strong opposition. Despite the crisis we had in 2023, our presidential candidate, in terms of the spread of the vote, he came third across the country, despite the crisis. So, like I said, this responsibility imposed on me. I need prayers from you. I need your cooperation. I need your loyalty. You see, leadership, a good leadership has to be fair and just. Justice and fair play. If you can demonstrate that, then you will be able to carry your people along. Then you have to be honest with each other. We have to be patient, tolerate each other. Because ADC, by definition of ADC, African Democratic Congress, you see, it focused beyond the borders of this country, of Nigeria. The goal of ADC is to bring the African countries or nations in unity as one entity, because that is the only way we can progress, develop our nation, uplift the living of our people. We have suffered the injury inflicted on us right from the historical leadership of the colonial masters who came to Africa, explored Africa, came and fought us, made our people slaves, carried them to their country to work all the kind of filthy and dirty work. They don't want you me, and me, they don't want us. All they want is our resources. That is the fact. Our resources, Nigerian resources, natural resources, believe me sincerely, is richer than G7 countries. We shouldn't be living the way we are living under normal circumstances. But lack of good leadership has brought us to this position today. But I assure you, with ADC, under the leadership of people like Mr. Demobi, we can change the story. So like I said, I seek the cooperation of all of you, and I need your prayers. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to serve you. And by the grace of God, I will do my best. I will carry everybody along. And I am calling for all those, forget about what happened before. We are calling for everybody to come and join us. Let us come together. Let's come together and continue what we have started, the good work we have started, for the success of this party, for the success of the country, and for the success of the people. I wouldn't like to take so much of your time. I think I will stop here because I have a lot to say. So thank you and God bless. ADC.
Arise!
ADC.
Arise!
AD and C.
Arise and shine, Nigeria.
So let's all pray for the success of this party. And by grace of God, we shall make it.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies. Thank you, and thank you. Now, the speech you just heard was the acceptance speech from the newly elected national chairman of the African Democratic Congress, the one and only Alhaji Abdulkadir Bashir. Once again, please, let's celebrate him with a round of applause. Thank you very much. Now we're going to another defining moment of this event, and I'll be delighted to call back upstage the one and only chairman of the Electoral Committee. Please, a round of applause for Honorable Elias Adiku from Benue State. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Members of the press, I want everybody to be quiet. We have come to the second major activities of this event. And this is the message you will take home. And so, ADC, ADC, ADC. I would like to invite His Excellency, the only candidate which I'm about to declare. Not anybody but Chief, His Excellency Dumebi Kachikwu on the high table.
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zobu, zobu, reigning by master.
Time is against us, and so beautiful things doesn't last, doesn't stay long. We just see it as a film and it will go. The power conferred on me as the electoral officer of the presidential primaries conducted under my chairmanship. We arrive at a consensus candidate, and I want to present to you formally the candidate for the ADC for 2027 presidential election come 2027 as our presenter candidate, not nobody, but His Excellency, the father of this party, the leader of this party, the man who has made us to be here. I am very sure when we were talking in a meeting with him, he made comment and we say, no, God forbid. I am very sure with the way Nigeria is radiating, we know that we are going to present or produce the president-elect of this country come 2027. So I present to you warmly and heartily, Honorable Chief Dumebi Kachikwu as a candidate for ADC presidential election come 2027. Before okay.
Please, we would like to welcome the national chairman and new members of the working committee.
Hello? As the national chairman of this great party, ADC, and I pray my leadership will lead this party to success. God willing. Okay. Now I am presenting the flag to our able presidential candidate, Mr. Dumabi Kachikwu, a presidential flag for 2027 presidential election.
The media people, please, can we have you sit? Those at the back in front of the screen. Please, there are some of us still in the area of the screen, please. It was actually deliberated while we put the screen there. Thank you very much. Thank you for your compliance. Thank you. Please, if you can adjust your cameras a bit so that the people behind you can also adjust. Thank you.
ADC, ADC, ADNC. Thank you very much. My dear ADC family, fellow Nigerians, friends, and well-wishers. To be or not to be, that's the question. This iconic monologue found in Act 3, Scene 1 of William Shakespeare's play, Hamlet, dives into a profound philosophical dilemma many face at one time or the other in their lives. To be is to endure the struggles, hardship, heartache, sorrows, and slings and arrows of life. Not to be is to end one's existence so as to escape the suffering, though facing the uncertain dreams of death makes us hesitate. In the context of modern-day Nigeria, this is the question many of our compatriots are asking themselves. The alarming suicide rate is indicative of those who have chosen not to be. The mass exodus of our middle class is indicative of those who have chosen not to be part of this hardship anymore. The terrorists and suicide bombers who have made life unbearable for us all have said it's not to be. The to be question is what I have toiled with in the last year as our party, the ADC, took on forces who threatened our very existence. Men who have run our country aground woke up and decided that they will use the ADC to prosecute their vendetta against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Am I now to be the presidential candidate of a factionalized party? Am I to be the presidential candidate in a country where some of our people have their minds enslaved by those who have ruled us for decades? Am I to allow the David Marks and Arebusholas of our country chase out our party chairmen and members just because they consider them as common men? The question I now ask, Who is the common man? He is the average citizen, as contrasted with the socioeconomic or sociocultural elites. The common man is a title most of us will bear at some point in our lives, and for some, or their lives. Majority of our population bear this appellation, and it is because of them I stand before you today to say, I accept your nomination to be the presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress. I thank you all, our party faithful. I thank the Mint chairman of our party, Alhaji Bashir. I thank the Mint National Working Committee of our party. I thank the BOT chairman. I thank all the state chairmen and all our party faithful who are here. I thank my wife and my kids who are here present and those who are not here, and my family members who are here also. The realities of our existence today in Nigeria are well known to us all, and so I will not rehash the many challenges we face as a nation, not only at war, but one plagued with multifaceted problems. I'm here today to tell you that even though our leaders have navigated us to the precipice of disaster, we can still reverse course. Even though they scammed us with their failed promises, there's yet hope for us. This furnace we find ourselves now is not a place of failure, but a workshop of destiny. We can't give up now, however. Our fatigue is proof that we are onto something great. And history tells us that those who kept walking while bleeding became legends. That's who the Nigerian people are, legends. I am very clear that I must be in the driver's seat to make the changes needed in Aso Villa. I understand that mourning and complaining are not enough. It's a time to sit on this table. It's a table of inequity, injustice, iniquity, and intolerance. But when you sit at the head of the table, you get to decide what the menu is going to be. This is the seat I seek to occupy, so that together we can chart a new course for our nation. Together we can design a new menu for our people. We will rebuild Nigeria from the ground up and do away with the faulty and archaic colonial foundation that now characterizes our current existence. We must define our common charter as Nigerians and constitute a new nation that's not only inclusive for all, but guarantees equal rights and expressions to all, irrespective of tribe, tongue, and religion. What we have been doing is akin to putting the cart before the horse. It's like buying furniture for a non-existent house. The charter for a new Nigeria must come first before any other thing. It will be our common bond as we do away with all colonial relics of division, mistrust, and hatred. We are not the Hausa Fulani Republic of Nigeria. We are not the Ndigbo Republic of Nigeria, and neither are we the Oduduwa Republic of Nigeria. We are the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We will no longer engage on the basis of Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, or North and South, but on the basis of one indivisible Nigeria. This is our only fatherland. We will resist all those who make religion and tribe their mantra. It will no longer be business as usual. We will zone out all proponents of zoning and usher in a Nigeria that promotes merit, character, and know-how above primordial sentiments. Every component part of Nigeria is blessed with those who have the talents and abilities to pilot the affairs of Nigeria. And we must create the enabling environment for these people to emerge in government and governance. Nigeria will no longer be associated with mediocrity, as we'll invest in our citizens, who are our greatest assets. The toga of lazy youths will no longer stand as we build the greatest workforce on earth. We must build a workforce that knows today and understands the demands and dictates of tomorrow. We can no longer be in conflict with what we don't know as we make policy somersaults over modern age financial instruments like bitcoins. Several years ago, our government banned and unbanned Twitter, a platform that defines the expression of the modern man. Under the administration of the late President Buhari, our people were driven to the dark web and unconventional means of communications as they sought to hide from a repressive government. Government is and should be a big brother and not a big bully. Millions of our citizens still live without light and potable water in the year 2026. This is unconscionable. There's no rocket science to generating power. Neither is there magic in distributing power. Our debilitating challenges are man-made, and we must use an iron fist in crushing those whose decades of evil practice in our public service have led us to this brink. We must treat those who sabotage our nation and way of life as saboteurs. We can't have different rules for different criminals. If you do the crime, you do the time. I maintain that if given the privilege to lead this nation, my first executive interface with National Assembly will include a bill that I have dubbed the Nigerian Patriot Act. It's a bill of equality and fairness. It's a bill that says we are all in this together. It's a bill that ensures that public servants cannot enjoy the privileges they cannot provide to the common man. If you desire to be in public service, you must use the same services that the masses use. No private or foreign schools for our families. No private or foreign hospitals for us or our families. No generators or boreholes in our homes. If we desire quality education, healthcare, and other good public facilities, we must make it available to all so that we may all equally benefit. Borrowings must satisfy the criteria of commercial viability while providing much needed basic amenities. We must resist the wicked urge to take on sovereign debts that benefit a few but repaid by all. We can no longer borrow to build bridges and highways that lead nowhere when the internet is the highway of the future. We need governors who understand that as they build roads, they must also build critical broadband infrastructure. My government will make broadband available and affordable for all, because this is the only leverage our kids have to compete in this new world. I will work with our state governors on a plan that sees the federal government invest in national trunks for power and telecoms, while the state governments and private sector participants focus on in-state distribution. We will harness all sources of energy to provide power to our people whilst giving preference to clean sources of energy. We must replan our cities and build out modern infrastructure so as to reverse the rural-urban migration that threatens most of our communities. It makes no sense to allow the brain drain occasioned by the migration of our middle class when all they seek is security, jobs, good and affordable homes, healthcare, constant power, etc. I will make this a standard in all our cities. Visionless leadership cannot continue to lead our people astray. We must elevate our millions of farmers to agripreneurs and transition farming to agribusiness. We will secure our farmlands and protect the highways from farm to the fork. Our farms will no longer be known as killing fields, but as the food factory of Africa, providing millions of good-paying jobs for our middle class. For too long, our people have cried. Men and women are being butchered. Orphans and widows created by the minute by a war sustained by the greedy who profit from defense contracts. And the bloodthirsty who seek to destroy our way of life. Under my watch, we will confront them and destroy them. This war will be fought on our terms. We'll arm all the willing and able to rid our nation of these foreign invaders. We will take the fight to their camps as we arrest and prosecute their sponsors. We'll no longer close one flank and leave another flank open for further incursions. The full might of the Nigerian military and the united will of the Nigerian people will confront our enemies. Our military will have clear instructions on what to do to the enemy. Our borders will be closed to all those who seek to harm us, because we now know the enemy is the enemy, irrespective of religion, tribe, and tongue. War is war, and Nigeria will win this war. My administration will avenge the lives of all soldiers and civilians killed. These people will pay a huge price for their folly and be told in no uncertain terms that Nigeria is not a no man's land. This is my promise to you all. The sanctity and dignity of life will be restored under my watch. Ritual killings, trade in body parts, kidnappings have no place in civilized society. We'll rid our forest of scam artists masquerading as native doctors who promise riches to the weak and lazy. We'll protect our young men and women from these predators. I do understand that the APC government has succeeded in weaponizing poverty and hunger, but we mustn't let our basic decency as human beings be eroded. If you can use the internet for Yahoo, you can use the internet to trade. We'll guide and teach our youth the rudiments of digital commerce. We'll build technology parks in every senatorial district in Nigeria that will serve as incubation centers for digital jobs, research, and development. We are an English-speaking nation, and we'll use this to our advantage to provide services to people all over the world from the comfort of our homes. We are the technology generation. Technology will be used to leapfrog Nigeria from third world to developed nation. Nigerians are the brains and engine rooms of most nations. So why can't they do the same here? No sensible nation allows their best and brightest to live. We must reverse this ugly trend. I assure you all, Nigeria will work again. There are those in your position who are fond of complaining. They complain about coastal highway contracts. We are here to provide solutions. We will unlock the potentials inherent in that road corridor. That's our job. We will turn hundreds of kilometers of waterfront land to international tourist destinations, providing jobs to our people and bringing in much needed foreign exchange. We will build first-class hospitals not just for our people but for foreigners desiring first-class medical services. We will prepare for the future by investing sufficiently in the education of our children. If my generation has missed it, the next generation must not miss it. We owe this to ourselves. Our schools will have modern teaching aids and learning systems, and our kids equipped with smart devices. We will retrain our teachers and pay them better because they are our first line of defense. Our women must join us on a table of equality. They will be respected and promoted. They will be afforded the same opportunities our men have. If they can do it, they will do it. The arts won't be mere lip service in my administration. It only makes sense that we support our movie and music industry. They have made us proud and continue to make us proud. Investing in them, promoting their industry is not only patriotic, but it makes perfect business sense. Technology exists to correct the decades-long problem of distribution and piracy. We will do this. In this new Nigeria, we won't keep on shouting corruption when our very foundation is corrupt. We will engineer systems and processes that ensure that our citizens don't turn to corruption by default. We will pay a fair wage for hard work. We will no longer cheat our citizens with the ridiculous minimum wage we offer, knowing that we leave them no other option than to steal. My dear Nigerians, my dear ADC family, I have no money to share to you, but my love, I will give you all. I will always live in love and by example. Today I've told your story because mine is not as important as yours. I am you and you are me. We mustn't continue to recount the sorrows of yesterday, and neither should we as a party play the politics of bitterness. The job of the political class is to provide solutions and not the endless blame games that characterize our opposition politics in Nigeria today. The Nigerian people need to know that we'll do different from, need to know what we'll do different from President Tinubu. They are tired of an inept and incompetent opposition that plays politics with our collective sorrows. This is why we here, the ADC, this is why we refuse to join the coalition of the old, fighting the old. This election should be a contest of ideas and not campaigns of calumny. If you seek to lead us, come and debate your ideas. We'll no longer be fooled by rhetorics. It is not enough to say from consumption to production. Tell us what needs to be produced, when it will be produced, where it will be produced, and how long it will take. It's okay to say you only do one term, but we need to know what you plan to do in that one term and how you plan to do it. Bring your plans to debate stage. There are also those who believe that the office of President of Nigeria is their birthright. And I'm here to tell them that they are living in La La Land. Nigeria is now too advanced for the politics of mosque and church. Leadership imposes on us the duty of coming together on a round table to solve the problems of our people. And now, and not this wicked politics of destroying Nigeria, so that we can blame the government of the day for failing. For how long will we continue this way? We must collectively fight today and fight for today and defend tomorrow. This we must do. This is why I'm running for the office of President of Nigeria. It's the office of the Nigerian people. Under my watch, under my presidency, this office will serve and protect the Nigerian people. This is my promise to you. I need your support on this journey because without you, I can't do it. It's our collective fight. It's a generational fight for our today and the future of our children. The truth is that the odds are heavily stacked against us. We don't have instruments of coercion or oppression. We don't have looted funds to buy votes. We don't have an army of former political office holders in our midst. We don't have the party structure of the APC, and neither do we have a mindless mob on our side. But we will put our hope and trust in the Nigerian people whose battle we are fighting. I stand today on the wings of over 250 million Nigerians. I represent your hopes and dreams of a Nigeria that works. It is possible and will make it happen come 2027. Today, I want you to do me a favor. Tell every Nigerian, maybe he has come. The fight I fought for you to stop these people from taking our party is the same fight I'll fight for every Nigerian. to the marketplace and tell them, maybe has come. Go to the schools and tell them, maybe has come. Maybe has come to be a battle cry. It's a collective battle cry. I will not let you guys down. My promise to you. I am a firm believer in change begins with me. They have sold us this notion in Nigeria that everything is the fault of government. In this party, we believe difference. We believe that change begins with us. That's the ADC. You see those people, they've been back on Arabic Solar, they believe that ADC was our wearing face cap or t-shirts. But that's not ADC. That's not ADC. You have a DNA. You have a DNA that says it's Nigeria first. You have a DNA that says no mediocrity, meritocracy first. You have a DNA that says no tribe, tongue, or religion. So when these old men are fighting and they are using religion, tribe, and ethnicity to fight, that's not our fight. We don't believe in that. We don't believe in that. The world has advanced beyond such common primordial talk. We are all ambassadors of change in this party. If you turn off all the lights here and you have a light this small, it will light up this. That's how powerful the change in you is in our country. I want you all to stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. ADC, put your hands on your chest. And repeat after me. I am a change agent for good. I represent the new Nigeria. I'm a force for good in Nigeria in the midst of all our problems. Wherever I go, I will effect and affect change. I will not be part of any politics of negativity. I will not be part of any politics of bitterness. I am a solution provider. In my home, in my workplace, in my school, in the marketplace, I am an ADC member. I am an ADC member. And I will be an example in Nigeria. ADC! 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 I'm going to change Nigeria. I'm going to change Nigeria. I'm going to change Nigeria. I'm going to change Aso Rock. I'm going to go to the marketplace. I'm going to go to the schools. I'm going to go everywhere and tell them the ADC message. Arise and shine. Arise and shine. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Our presidential candidate right there. Wow, wow. Please, once again, with a big resounding round of applause, please let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Wow. The last time I had such compelling speech was Barack Obama. I tell you, no kidding. And
Do you notice something when she talk? The way English is a convert for him, but
this one is not grammar. This is not cho. It shows working.
I mean, once again, let's appreciate him, Daniela. It's not easy. See, it's good to be intellectual. It's good to be circular for me. I'm going to.
You just want to show yourself. Bulldozer. Thank you very much. On that note, we'll be going quickly because we are out of time. Time is not already on our side. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a vote of thanks, and this will be done by the newly elected Deputy National Chairman. Contact and mobilization. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, honorable delegates, please, if your hands are not too busy, please put your hands together for the very, very young and vibrant, the one and only, Mr. Johnny Tobier Derry.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you.
Let's celebrate the best. Thank you, very much.
Sometimes some people call me, funnily, small body, big engine. Well, I accept it, but I'm extending that to every one of us here. That's because they see us small, but what we have is mightier than whatever they can come up with. All of them put together cannot and will never match us. Yesterday, while some of our delegates were coming from Cross River, they were attacked somewhere between Nasarawa and the FCT after the toll gate by bandits. What a sad situation. My people left Bayelsa as early as 6 a.m. and got to their hotel in the FCT as early as 6 a.m. today. What a sad situation. But today, the African Democratic Congress, ADC, under the leadership of the new National Working Committee and every single one of us here, will chart a new course with a new trajectory, new policies, ideologies, and what would bring about the real and the true democracy. The kind that we pray for. But we will not only stop at prayer, because it is Mahatma Gandhi who said, you can never know the outcome of your actions, but you will have nothing if you do nothing. Today, we are not only gathered to celebrate and to marry all from the different parts of our nation in the name of the convention, but we have gathered here to actually change not just ourselves, but our nation, and in extension, Africa. I've always said the African Democratic Congress is not a Nigerian-based political party. It is called Africa because there was no mistake in naming it that way. We are cross-continental and we are borderless. And our influence will span beyond the borders of Nigeria. We still stand beyond the borders of Africa. This is who we are. And this is what we stand for. We will arise and shine. And as a person who has been at the fore of the organizing of this event, I take it as a responsibility to appreciate you all for taking the risk to be here to make this day successful. Thank you. Brothers from up north, and thank you. our brothers from down south. We are one. It's only a name, nomenclature that is given. But this is one Nigeria. This is one process. And this is one vision. The African Democratic Congress. My name is Johnny Toji Derrick, and as we journey home, we shall go home with great success as we have set the pace for a better, greater political party. Permit me to say that ADC thrives on constitutionality, due process, legality, and principles of rules of law, absolute obedience and adherence. This is what the failed one-time SYL NWC of the African Democratic Congress led by David, Mark, and Rauf Aregbesola, and every other person who were part of the team failed to follow. They are gone, and they are gone. So this is ADC, and we are happy, you are happy that we have our party, and a party that has the people at heart. Thank you, and God bless us all as we journey back home. ADC.
Thank you very much. Please, a big round of applause for the Deputy National Chairman-elect Contest and Mobilization. Please, once again, a round of applause for Mr. Johnny Toji Derrick. Bayeza Aizon. I don't see what I did here. Thank you very much for the love for your own. All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we have the climax to this event, and we are gradually coming to the end, and we cannot do that without a closing prayer, and that will be done by one of our own, a very prominent member of this party. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to call up for the closing prayer the one and only Kabiru Husseini, all the way from Jigawa State. Please a round of applause for him as he makes his way forward. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. ADC, ADC, ADC. We thank you all. We thank you for coming. We thank you so very much. For all those that are here present, we thank you absolutely so much. We thank you all. Our delegates, our new NWC, and media, everybody that come here, we thank you so much. We pray for peace, progress, understanding, and unity among us. May God uplift our party. May God uplift the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Sallu ala Nabil Karim. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. الحمد لله. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was our own, all the way from Jigawa State, our Jigawa State Chairman, that is Kabiru Husseini. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please, let's not go. We will still we'll all rise as we take the national anthem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.